Hi everyone! Today we'll be discussing what controllers to use with your Switch. Now, I have with me right now 3 controllers for the Nintendo Switch, which are your original Nintendo Switch controller, the one which comes with a Nintendo Switch, and it's inserted in the grip which is included with the Switch when you buy it. We also have the Nintendo Switch Wireless Pro Controller, the official licensed Nintendo product. And we also have a third-party controller, which is personally what I think is the best third-party controller out there right now, the 8-bit Do SN30 Pro Plus controller. So we'll be comparing the 3 of them and see which one is best for you. So let's get started. Now, first things first, when you buy a Nintendo Switch, it comes with your Joy-Cons. These Joy-Cons are attached to the Switch when you buy them, and they come with a grip. Now, what you do is when using the grip, you remove the Joy-Cons from your Nintendo Switch by pressing the button right here, which releases it from your Switch here, and then inserting it in the grip like so until it clicks. There. So when you put it there, then you are good to go. There you have it. You have a grip, so you have a wireless controller, and this comes with your Switch when you buy it. Now, another option you can go is with the official Nintendo Wireless Pro Controller, like this one. Now this one is a bit more expensive. It comes at around 3,500 pesos right now. And what you can do with this is it has all of the same benefits as the original Joy-Cons, since it's also Nintendo. So that's one advantage with the Wireless Pro Controller. And you also have the third-party option. Now, third-party options, some of them are good, some not so good. Well, and so far for me, I believe this is one of the best. 8-bit Do makes one of the best controllers or third-party controllers for the Nintendo Switch. And this is their latest and greatest right now, the SN30 Pro Plus controller. Now, let's see. With all these 3, they all have rumble functions. And what's good to note though is that with these 2, since they are officially Nintendo products, they have what you call HD Rumble. So from my observation, the difference between HD Rumble and like ordinary Rumble is the vibration is more defined. So it's not really subtle. It's more it's more, what you call this, more realistic as compared to just regular Rumble. Now, don't get me wrong, the 8-bit Do does have Rumble, but it's not HD Rumble. Though with 8-bit Do, it does come with software which helps you to tweak the vibration. You can increase or lessen the vibration depending on what you prefer via the application which you download and install on your computer. So you can do that with the 8-bit Do. And then with buttons though, for the Nintendo Switch, the original one, I think I've mentioned this in my previous video, that the problem with this one is the directional buttons are buttons. So with fighting games and sometimes with other games that require you to slide your thumb to make a combination, these tend to become a problem since it's pretty difficult to slide your hand with that. Now, that's where these 2 come in. With the Wireless Pro Controller and with the SN30 Pro, they both have D-pads, and they are much better with making combinations. Now, button-wise, they all have very good feel. They all click well since they are of high quality, and so far the travel is pretty good. The Joy-Cons or the joysticks actually, with the original one, I tend to think that the travel for the sticks is a bit short for me. Well, it's a given since it's made to be portable with the Switch. So it's a bit small and short, while the wireless Pro controller has a more satisfying travel, and the size of the thumbsticks are perfect. So is with the SN30 Pro. Now, the thing you'll notice with the SN30 Pro Plus is that the layout of the controls, it's more akin to a PlayStation controller than like the original Nintendo layout. And you can see that with here. I have a PlayStation controller right here. So it's very, very similar to the layout of a PlayStation controller. So, and for me though, it's pretty good since I'm mostly a PlayStation person, but right now I'm trying to transition to Nintendo. So this is also why I chose this. So I'd still have a little bit of familiarity with the PlayStation layout. Now, it's not too bad compared to the original Nintendo layout, though with controls there is a bit of a learning curve. I mean, if you're used to PlayStation and then transitioning to a wireless Pro or the original Nintendo controller, since the layout is different, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but it's pretty easy to master. And next thing we'll have to talk about is comfort. Now with comfort though, they all feel comfortable to the hand, and for me, since I have small hands, so the lightest of them all, which also includes comfort, would probably be the original controller. It's pretty light, and comfort wise, for me it's comfortable enough, although a bit cramped actually. I mean, it's a bit small for me, so I don't think it's going to be advisable for long gaming sessions. These two though, these are pretty good with prolonged gaming sessions. I mean, I've tried them both. I've played with them all day, and you know what? My hands, they don't feel cramped. So these two, they work great with comfort. Now, next of the features we'll talk about is the price. Now, for price wise, of course, the cheapest of them all would probably be the original ones. Why? Because it comes with your Switch, so no need to buy, no need to spend extra money. This comes with your Switch when you buy it. Now, these two though, these two will cost around. I mean, the SN30 Pro Plus will cost you around. I think I got this for around 2,800. I believe was the price I got this, and this one is around 3,500 as of right now, and they will cost you a bit more. But with comfort wise though, especially for prolonged gaming, you will see that the benefit with them is pretty good if you really want to play all day. Now, next thing we'll talk about is the overall functions. They all have gyro functions, so gyro controls are present in all three. One thing that is missing is with the SN30 Pro is the fact that this one, since it's a third-party controller, it will not wake up your Switch. So if your Switch goes on standby and you press the home button here, your Switch will not wake up. While with these two, since they are officially licensed product, skip the Switch, if you press the home button, the Switch will wake up. Where is it? There. See? So they work with the original controllers, the official Nintendo controllers. So that's one difference between third-party controllers and original controllers. So that's it for the comparison between the different controllers for your Nintendo Switch. I hope you found it informative. Please like and subscribe to my channel so that you will be informed of any other new videos that I upload. I hope everyone keeps safe. God bless.